Okay, you'll see here in the very start, I am using Procreate and my Apple Pencil to trace the layers of this little overheated smiley face or emoji. And I'm going to put it into InkStitch, each layer. You save it as a PNG so it doesn't have a background. And I'm just adding the layers here. So now what I did here was I hit trace bitmap, and I'm going to make all the layers but one visible, and I'm going to do the trace bitmap and apply each layer, and they'll all be black. And if you have a layer that's a really light color, it's you're going to need to up the opacity or whatever it is there. I can't see it as I'm editing the video, but you know what I'm talking about. And then you'll see when I'm doing this layer that you have to be clicked on that image to change the path. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hit control and click on all of the images and delete those. We don't need those anymore. And now I'm going to go in and change the color of each layer so that I can see them and so that I can stitch them out. It's kind of hard to color match here because I don't have the color thread that matches the colors I'm using. So you'll see me using different colors. If you use this file, which I will make available on my Gumroad account, uh, just match your colors as best you can. You'll see here now I'm going to InkStitch, extensions, InkStitch, and then params, and I'm just changing the direction of the stitch. I really like the 45-degree angle for my stitches, but you can do it any way you want if you're trying to do this project. Now, I did forget to mention the stitching order in this video because I kind of just added the PNGs in the order I wanted them to be. But if that doesn't happen for you, you can just click on the one you want to move and just hold the mouse down and just move it to the position you want to. It also has up and down arrows. If you're clicked on one of them, you can move it up and down really easily. So you want to just make sure that your stitch order is the way you want it to be. Always try that simulator before you save anything. So the last thing to do is to save your file in an embroidery format that's compatible with your machine. I have a brother, so I'm going to save it as a PES. I'm going to give it a name so I can find it, and I'm just going to save it to my USB so that I can put it in my machine. All right, so now we're going to test it out and see how it stitches out. I'm using just some basic felt, and I'll give you the colors that I used here if you like them and you use the Brother thread. I'll also link to the thread on Amazon where I got mine. All right, so we're getting down to the last stitch and we're just going to see how this turns out. Alrighty, so here's the big reveal. Stitches look really good on this. There was a little pull in the back that you could see there, and I changed that in editing. If you stick around for the very end, you'll see where I did some changes so that you can't see that material under the tongue there, and I just kind of made everything a little more better put together. And there you have it. That is the one on the yellow felt, and that's the first one on the white felt. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little video, and like I said, this file will be available in my Gumroad account. Thanks for watching. Peace, y'all. Bye bye.